Bruised purple. The purple crayon smelled like grapes. Not real grapes. Mama's laundry grapes. Safe grapes. Leo pressed it to his nose and tried to stay there, in the smell, in the quiet. Chloe didn't have to go anymore, not since Dad kicked her. Not hard enough to break anything, the doctor said, but hard enough that Chloe cried for a long time. The lady with the soft voice at court said Chloe could stay with Mama on Saturdays. Leo still had to go. He traced the edge of the worn rug with his finger. He wished he'd been kicked too, just once, just enough. He felt bad for wishing it, but he did. He really did. Mama's apartment smelled like old paper and something sweet she baked sometimes. Her voice was low and tight on the phone. "But he touched him," Leo heard her say. "Leo told the social worker. Isn't that proof?" A pause. Her shoulders slumped. "More proof," she whispered, hanging up. Leo didn't understand proof. He had told them. He told the nice lady with the soft voice about the times Dad made him feel funny and scared, about the way Dad's eyes got tight and his voice got loud when Leo said something he didn't like, about how Leo learned to change his answers to keep Dad from getting mad. But his words weren't enough. Mama said the court needed more. Leo didn't know where to get more, or what that meant. Dad's lawyer was a lady with sharp edges and a smile that didn't reach her eyes. Mama didn't have a lawyer anymore. The sharp-edged lady always won. Mama said they were in a financial hole. Leo imagined a real hole in the ground, with Mama at the bottom trying to climb out with handfuls of dirt that kept falling back in. When Dad came to pick him up, he had that other smell. Not bruised purple, but sharp and too clean. He smiled at Mama, a smile that also didn't reach his eyes. "Ready for some fun, champ?" he said to Leo, but he was looking at Mama. Mama forced a smile. "Be good, Leo," she whispered, hugging him too tight. "Everything will be fine." Leo knew it wouldn't be. Dad's house was big and quiet, too quiet. Leo missed the smell of old paper and sweet baking. He missed Chloe. Dad was fine at first, just watching TV, flipping channels, sipping juice. He didn't talk much, just glanced at Leo now and then, like checking a clock. Leo sat on the edge of the couch, careful not to move too much. He didn't want to be noticed. But then he reached for his cup and knocked it over. Just a little sticky puddle on the shiny floor. Dad's face changed. The sharp, clean smell seemed to sharpen. His jaw clenched. His eyes narrowed. "Clumsy idiot," he said, quiet at first, then louder. "Look what you did!" Leo flinched, heart thumping like a trapped bird. "I'm sorry," he whispered. Dad stood up fast, too fast. "Sorry doesn't clean the floor," he snapped, grabbing Leo's arm. His grip was tight, angry. "Go to your room and think about what you've done." He dragged Leo down the hallway, past closed doors, to the last one. Just a bedroom. But it felt different now. Dad shoved him inside. Leo stumbled, catching himself on the edge of the bed. Before he could turn around, he heard the click. The sound of the lock. Leo ran to the door, pounding with his small fists. "Daddy, let me out! I'm sorry! I won't do it again!" he cried, voice muffled by the wood. He waited. Silence. He called out again, louder. Still silence. He pressed his ear to the door. Nothing but his own ragged breathing. The room was getting dark. The window showed a sliver of gray sky. Leo's fear grew, a cold knot in his stomach. He tried the doorknob again. It didn't budge. He sank to the floor, back against the door. Tears streamed down his face, silent and hot. He thought about Mama, about Chloe being lucky, about the purple crayon that smelled like grapes, about the nice lady with the soft voice, and his words that weren't enough proof. It was so dark now, and quiet. like when Mama used to hum him to sleep, but without the humming, just quiet. Leo closed his eyes. He wished he was home. He wished he was kicked so he didn't have to be here. He wished Dad wasn't mad. His thoughts drifted, fuzzy and disconnected. He focused on the smell of the purple crayon, trying to bring it here, into the dark, quiet room. Grapes and Mama's clean laundry. Safe. He didn't hear the phone ringing in the kitchen, unanswered. He didn't hear the neighbor's knock after Mama called, frantic because Leo hadn't picked up when she tried. He didn't hear the footsteps racing down the hallway, the police voices, the key turning in the lock. When they found him, he was huddled in the corner, eyes wide open but seeing nothing, still clutching the purple crayon in his hands. They would get their proof in his silence.